It's the 8th of August, 2016, and I think I might need a haircut. We're getting close anyway. I usually let it grow out a certain amount and then totally get rid of it and let it grow back. Also, where I was sick this weekend, this place is an absolute mess. And no, I'm not showing you what I specifically mean. Let's just say I got laundry baskets and garbage to deal with, so that's a thing. I try to make sure this place doesn't look like I'm the only one that lives in it stereotypically, but sometimes things happen. Okay guys, so I saw something this morning that kinda creeped me out. Usually whenever I see a spider, I'll just leave it alone because it's not like the thing's bugging anybody. And this one was freaking huge. I mean, the thing had to be the size of a quarter at least, right? It was really fat. It was really round, right? But again, I thought nothing of it, although I do have one co-worker that has a bad case of arachnophobia that I was hoping he didn't come around at the time for. Of course, about the time I thought that he came around, but this doesn't involve him so much, although he was horrified at this situation. And I normally don't have that problem, but then the janitor decided to stomp on the thing. She stomps on it, and instead of it just dying, suddenly a bunch of baby spiders come out. It was like, oh my god! I'd never seen that happen before, and I temporarily gained a case of arachnophobia, and of course the one that has it, he was just... And then she stomped on all those, and she happened to be sweeping up, so she just swept it up and carried on, and then we carried on with our business. But yeah, it's one of those weird moments where I kind of wish I had my Snapchat going so I could have showed you guys that, but I didn't know it was going to happen. But yeah, the horrifying things that can even happen just on a normal morning's work. Interesting. Waiting for my ride to come out of a meeting, so I came out here to cool the car down because, man, these things are hot on the inside during the summer. To give you some idea, as soon as I opened the door, my glasses just went, just fogged over. I laughed my head off. I couldn't help it. I found it hilarious. Anyway, while I'm out here, I want to make a recommendation to you guys. The latest Nerdist podcast with Mike Birbiglia. One take. Anyway, the latest Nerdist podcast with Mike Birbiglia. It was the 4th time he's been on it, so it's Mike Birbiglia number 4. I'm not even going to try. Anyone who's creative and things like that need to really listen to this one. It's really good on the topic of creativity and jealousy and stuff like that. Just the way, like, the human nature inside of us reacts to other people's success and stuff like that. It's just a great interview. I recommend it. Also, there's a railroad track right across from where we work. There's a guy arc welding. I don't know why that fills me with so much glee.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hotline Monday. That's right. For the 8th of August, 2016, I'm Scott Johnson with Justin Robert Young, who's in an airport. What's going on?
How does it feel for people to continue to call you George Costanza even when they weren't born when the show was on?
I imagine similar to when they run up to you and say, I grew up on...
Almost forgot to sign off. Must be one of those days. And yes, I did take care of this before bed. Good night, everyone.